This is going to be harder. Sorry. Cool, and through. Hi there. Where I last left you in the previous video, we just left Guy Falls and we were making our way over to our next falls. This is Philosopher's Falls. We've just had lunch in the car park, so we're nice and full, plenty of energy, and we've just made our way down about a 35-minute walk to the falls itself. We haven't actually made it there. I've got to admit, I've said this before, but some of the best parts of these waterfalls is the journey down to the waterfall from the car park. And this has got to be one of the best. It is just, it's amazing. The best part of coming down to many of these waterfalls is the actual trip down, the path down, and this one has been the most adventurous of all of them. It's still classified as an easy or medium or something like that. It's just, the forest is just full of mood, and I know it's partly to do with the weather. It's raining, there's mist. In fact, I can't even see through to the valley behind me. And this path is typical of the sorts of paths that we've had to go through. It's just that some of them have actually been blocked off with water because it is just so wet. The forest has obviously been drenched with the rain. The problem that we have, we should be going down that track there, but it's full of water, so we're going to have to go down the alternative route. We've got to the stage of the walk where we've got the stairs down to the falls themselves, so let's go down there and see what we can find. Those stairs led to a little lookout platform that overlooks just this really impressive waterfall. It's quite a thin waterfall, but full of water, and it is just gushing all the way down this cliff, and it's got foliage on either side quite close to the waterfall. So you've got some natural framing there already. I'm standing back at the moment, just allowing Richard to have an opportunity to capture an image of this waterfall. So I haven't had a shot yet, but I'll step in once he's done. So what are you thinking there, mate?
It's pretty impressive, isn't it?
It is.
I'm going to start off. I'm shooting with my wide-angle lens. Can I tell you why?
Why?
Because it was already on my camera. So I'm going to give that a go first. But that's actually, I don't mind a bit of space around it. Like the trees and everything around it are just incredible. Cutting out the sky at the top. So I'm going to have a go. I'm sort of framing up, there's just a slight diagonal. So it's just, the top of it is just sort of inside of the right-hand third, and then the bottom of it is just inside of the left-hand third. So the whole thing is sort of centered. I'm going to fire away and just see how it goes.
Excellent. Best of luck. So I've just gone in for the second time to try and take a series of shots. The conditions are so difficult, and as much as this is a simple composition because there's not too many options here, there's so many elements that you've got to take into account or consider. You haven't got any glare, but you've got this green foliage, so that's why the circular polariser is on and engaged to just try and bring as much pop out of those greens as possible. You've got to come up with an exposure for the waterfall. So I was somewhere around a third, then to a second, then to 1.3, and then to 2 seconds and 2.5 seconds. I'll really have to have a look at that in Lightroom. Of course, aside from all that, you've got wind, you've got mist, you've got this drenching rain that has absolutely soaked everything. So I think I'm happy with the image that I've captured, but I'll just have to wait until I see it on the biggest screen in Lightroom. Make sure you check out the other videos from the other boys. That's Andrew Dawes there, Richard Lefroy there. Watch their video and their take of this little adventure around Tasmania that we're taking over the next week. Anyway, we're going to head back to the van, probably cook up some tea and work out what the plan is tomorrow. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. If you're new to the channel, check out some of my other videos. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. If you do so, click the notification bell so you're notified when I upload my next video. But until then guys, thanks very much for watching.